So we don't really know how this is all going to play out in terms of who's going to be diagnosed with social communication disorder, who's going to be diagnosed with speech and language impairment, and who's not going to be diagnosed and just called quiet and shy is all very vague out there. If you have a social communication problem, then depending on who the diagnosticians are and whether they're even familiar with social communication disorder, because it's brand new out there, it's, I think, written in a way that a lot of folks can qualify for that if it is clear that they specifically have social communication problems. But they don't have all these other issues, social communication problems. If they have that, and they're very rigid, and they're very rule-bound, and they're very literal, then they're more likely to be autism spectrum disorders. So there's going to be kind of a rule out of autism spectrum disorder and a rule in of social communication disorder, but then you have to rule out things like anxiety. Is this person just anxious, or do they manifest this on a more regular basis? So if they do great socially except when they have an anxious moment, then that would not be a long-standing social communication disorder, unless they're almost always anxious, and there's very few times that they do great because most of their dynamics outside of who they feel super comfortable with, like their family, they really are stressed with how to relate to people that they're not highly familiar with. It's complicated. And a lot of people are going to have to do a lot of learning about it. All of us.